welcome to this distant learning science practical. Let us start with experiment number 2B. Aim of the experiment: to prepare and test oxides of metals and non-metals and study their neutralization reactions with corresponding acid or basic solutions. Let us start with the experiment. Let us see what we require for this experiment. Droppers, watch glass, beaker, test tubes with test tube stand, glass rod, spatula, evaporating dish, pair of tongs, spirit lamp, deflagrating spoon, gas jar with lid. Chemicals required are dilute hydrochloric acid, dilute sodium hydroxide, phenolphthalein indicator, red litmus paper, blue litmus paper, magnesium ribbon and sulfur powder. Now, what is neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction is a reaction wherein an acid and a base react to form salt and water. Let us begin with our experiment. In the first part, we will be preparing oxide of metal, determine its nature by using litmus paper, and then neutralization reaction. First, I'll light this lamp. And then you have to take this magnesium ribbon, polished magnesium ribbon, and hold it by using pair of tongs. Okay. Now I'll burn this magnesium ribbon. You have to take care since it burns with a bright light. Students, looking at it directly, you should avoid as it may damage your eyes. I'm burning this. Okay, look here. See. This magnesium ribbon after burning converted to white powder, and this white powder is nothing but the magnesium oxide. Now I'll add few drops of water to this magnesium oxide. And you have to crush this with the help of glass rod. Okay? To make a paste of it. Now I'll transfer this to a watch glass. Now I'll transfer this paste to this watch glass. Okay. Now we have to determine its nature by using this moist red litmus paper. As you can see, the red litmus changes to blue. See. Okay. So the nature of this oxide is basic. Okay. Now we will note down this color change in the observation table. Okay. As you can see, under first column, that is reaction 1 and 2, under observation first one, magnesium combines with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Next column, action on litmus paper. Here we will write red litmus paper changes to blue. And now we will see the action of phenolphthalein on this oxide. Now you have to add 1 drop of phenolphthalein to this oxide. As you can see, the color changed to pink. Now you have to note down this color change in the observation table, that is under 4th column, action on phenolphthalein, under that pink color. Since red litmus paper changed to blue and phenolphthalein indicated pink color, we can say that the type of oxide is basic oxide. And to neutralize this basic oxide, now we will add acid. Okay. To this I am adding dilute hydrochloric acid drop by drop till it turns colorless. You have to shake it also. Okay. Yes, you can see here. As you can see here, the pink colored basic solution turns colorless. It is neutralized. Now, in the second part, we will be preparing oxide of non-metal, determine its nature by using litmus paper and then neutralization. Let's start the experiment. First, you have to add little water to this jar. Small amount. Okay. Then I'll light the lamp. Okay. After that, I'll add this sulfur powder, bright yellow color sulfur powder, to this deflagrating spoon with the help of spatula. You have to add only little amount of this sulfur powder, okay? As sulfur oxide is harmful. Now I'll burn this. The yellow color changes to brown and then it will catch blue flame. Yes, see. After burning, you have to introduce it in this jar. See. Now I'll remove this deflagrating spoon and you have to cover the jar with this lid. You have to shake this jar. After burning sulfur powder, we have collected these fumes of sulfur dioxide in this jar, and these sulfur dioxide fumes will mix with water and form sulfuric acid. We have sulfuric acid in this jar. I transfer this sulfuric acid to this watch glass. Now we'll test this solution by using this blue litmus paper, and as we are doing this testing, you have to mention the results in your observation table. See, Is there any change? Yes, the blue color changes to red, as you can see here. Now we will note down this observation in this observation table under third column, that is action on litmus paper, blue to red. Now we'll do next part, that is action on phenolphthalein. After doing this litmus test, we came to know that the solution is acidic. So to this acidic solution, I will add phenolphthalein indicator. You have to add only 1 drop of this phenolphthalein indicator. Can you guess the color change? It's colorless. Okay. Now you have to note down this color change under fourth column, that is action on phenolphthalein, colorless. Okay. After doing both this test, that is action on litmus paper and action of phenolphthalein, we have confirmed that the solution is acidic and the oxide is acidic. So in observation table under column 5, that is type of oxide, you have to mention there as acidic. Now this acidic solution, we have to neutralize it. So for neutralization, I will use dilute NaOH solution. Color changes to pink. Okay. As you can see, the colorless solution changed to pink, means the solution is neutralized, and hence we have completed the experiment. After doing this experiment, we can conclude that the metal magnesium produces basic oxide and neutralizes with acid, and the non-metal, that is sulfur, produces acidic oxide and neutralizes with base. Thank you, students.